Hello, my name is Paula Scheel, and I have lived in Stockton since I was 17 years old and came to go to the University of the Pacific. Well, here I am, many decades later, and I am in charge of a legacy project that I call Tuleburg Press. The mission of Tuleburg Press is to publish local authors who write about things that are relevant to our community. I started it in 2012 to publish books. One of my colleagues at Delta College wanted to publish his second novel because his press had gone out of business. And so we got together and we started Tuleburg Press as a nonprofit. And since 2012, we have published 12 books. And it doesn't matter what the genre of the book is because we've published novels, poetry, children's books, 2 histories, and a memoir about a soldier's stint in Vietnam. In 2017, we were able to sign a lease with the Cort Company to get this space that we're in and start The Right Place. It's a project of the nonprofit Tuleburg Press. And the point of The Right Place is to gather writers together and to provide a base for writers to work from and a base for writers and book lovers to gather. The official address is here at 343 East Main Street, Suite 101. We're on the ground floor of Cort Tower, which is located at Sutter and Main Street in Downtown Stockton. And that's where we're headquartered. We have our administrative offices here, but most of the space in The Right Place is devoted to workshops, which include bookbinding, letterpress printing, and paper making. I became interested in books as a very young child. I was reading before I went to elementary school, and I have always been a writer. And my degree is in writing, and I teach poetry throughout the community. So this is a legacy project devoted to writers and readers and the book arts, everything about the book, the anatomy of the book. How do you make a book? How are things printed? How are they published? How do you put gold foiling on the backs of the spines? All of those things are so interesting to me. Right now we're open in the afternoons from 1 to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. But we do a lot of evening classes and we do a lot of things on the weekends, especially now that it's coming up festival season. To be published by Tuleburg Press, the work has to fit our mission. Secondly, we have a submission period that occurs from September 1 through October 31st, and that's when we solicit manuscripts from the public, and we have a reading committee made up of board members and members of the public who look through manuscripts and decide whether or not we want to continue with that product or not. And when we do publish you don't pay anything. This is not a vanity press, it's a legitimate small press. So we incur all of the costs, and after the book sells and we make our costs back, then we pay royalties to the authors. Downtown Stockton is a great location for almost anything that somebody wants to start because there's a lot of activity during the day. I believe that it's safe and interesting and historical, and I love the building that I'm in. People can support Tuleburg Press by attending our classes, and because we're a nonprofit, people can give cash donations to us, which are tax deductible, or provide us with book arts, scraps, or equipment. You can find out more about Tuleburg Press on our website, tuleburgpress.com, on Facebook, or on Instagram at Tuleburg Press.